Chaos Village, and today we about to watch a video. I already watched this video. I made 2 videos about this. Actually, I might not post that second one, but I just got more information about the Kai Cenat situation. Let's lock in. Official Ronnie, if you want to watch it without my commentary, check him out.
Within our community, us collabing is everything.
You is Kai's homie, I'm Kai's homie. We don't gotta be homies. Like, you don't gotta speak on me ever.
You know what? And that's so real. I've had friends I'm cool with, and then they got another group of homies. I don't really rock with them like that. But, you know, it ain't like we got beef. It's just like, I'm his homie. I'm here to hang out with my dog. I don't know nothing about y'all. But y'all all right. You feel me?
I ever speak on you or speak to you ever, bro.
Collaboration is everything. And I know this year has been very difficult on the fan bases, the communities, and streaming in general.
Yes, sir.
I was at a party, a streamer.
Now, I made a video about this. And first off, I want to apologize for any woman that has been essayed ever in history in life. If this is true, this is horrible. You know what I'm saying? But only person I know in this situation is Talil. And he seems like a stand-up guy. That don't mean this situation did not happen. Let me start by saying that. You feel me?
Work party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro.
Yeah.
Tired, guys. I'm tired, guys. Like, literally.
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
Listen, man, I've been peeping something these past couple days. And no, it's not the award show, not talking about the bad stuff that happened. All that's been beaten to death already. Everybody covered that already. I want to talk about Kai, because Kai Cenat, he's changed or evolved, whatever word you want to throw at it. The dude we're watching today is not the same Kai from 3-4 years ago. And
he's not the same one that was hitting the dances. And that's understandable. He has matured as a person, as a man. So you don't expect him to stay the same. But, you know, it kind of sucks, man. Looking back, you get like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, dang, the good old days. But, you know what I'm saying? He's changed as a man. He's grown a lot. You feel me? And that's all right. That's understandable.
From the Streamer Award show, something was, I wouldn't say off, but the man has a calmer demeanor than usual. That's because he mentioned that he's going through things. And also,
you know,
that he grew. First, let's look at the clip of the speech.
I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health.
For sure.
I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone.
We're gonna get back to that because there's a point he mentioned.
You know what's also horrible about becoming this famous? I mean, getting famous at all is kind of bad. It has its pluses and minuses. But the horrible thing about that, things that would have flew under the radar if you wasn't famous, you know what I'm saying? Now that's amplified 10 times. And the whole Diddy jokes thing, I told you it's disrespectful to joke like that because what all the crazy things Diddy has done. So that's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody calling you Adolf or calling you Jeffrey Epstein or something like that. You don't joke about stuff like that. You feel me? But that's part of the fame, man. And it sucks that your life is put under the microscope because you're famous. And that's just what comes with it. So I understand why he will be depressed. I feel like I would never want to be that famous, bro, for real.
I want to touch on later the sticking together part when it comes to streamers, because it doesn't seem like, or it's not, there's a lot of that's not going on. It's the polar opposite. Back then, Kai was the loud New York kid doing pranks on YouTube, running around with AMP, hopping on Aiden Ross E-dates. That's what initially got him a fan base. He was the underdog. But fast forward to now, Kai isn't moving like a streamer.
He the big dog.
He's moving like a brand, or dare I say, a celebrity. A man who realized he already beat the streaming game and now is trying to pivot it in a way. And honestly, it looks like streaming doesn't fulfill him the way it used to. He still loves it, but you can tell the passion isn't the same. He doesn't seem as hungry as 3 to 4 years ago. Hell, I seen comments say that his last stream, which was Mafia-thon 3, was forced. There's this whole narrative that Kai has an extremely fake persona for Twitch, that the screaming wild leprechaun dude with dreads isn't really him. It's a character. And Mafia-thon 3 kind of made that worse. The whole thing felt different compared to his older content. But as you grow, you have to adapt. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and risk being left behind. But now it's like, what's next? Kai has been talking a lot lately about fashion, movies, acting, all these different lanes he wants to try. And to me, that's all ties into him trying to get away from streaming as much as he can. Not quit, but distance himself. You can tell he's not having the same fun he used to. Let's look through his lens for a second, okay? I know streamers
And you
make
know
a
the
lot
reason why I think he's not having fun? Because all of these, like, what happened with that, with his girlfriend's mom, the drama going with that, everything that he does, what happened with that OF model, bro, it's like, it's tearing him down, bro. And it's really disheartening. It's hard to have joy in your life knowing that you never know when that next finesse gonna come around the corner. You feel me? You never know when that next person trying to get a bag off you. Whether you're right or wrong, it's still somebody getting a bag off you some way, somehow, you know? And I understand the stress behind that could be crazy, dog. I couldn't even imagine it. You feel me?
money. Who gives a fuck with these rich ass niggas? But I don't care. Let's look through his point of view. This dude has been streaming since he was 19. He's 23 now. That's 4 straight years of his entire life being broadcast to millions of people. Barely breaks, no room to figure out who he is outside of a camera, no time to grow privately. He's doing that now. And during that time, he accomplished damn near everything a streamer could possibly accomplish. He became the biggest streamer in the entire world. He bought his family a house, traveled, won awards, broke records. When you do all that before you even hit 25, of course you're gonna sit there like, all right, what's next? And that's where the depression he talked about comes in. Because after something like Mafiathon 3, which a lot of people felt was lackluster, where do you go? What's the next big idea? How do you top breaking the internet 3 times?
And the thing is, he can never go back to regular streams because the fact that you've done so much already, dog, you can't go back. And that sucks, man, to have the expectations this high and you can't have a couple down streams because people gonna say he fell off. Oh, he ain't trying. He just cash grabbing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's got to be miserable, though. I feel that stress just from even knowing about the situation that he's going through, which is crazy.
Record-breaking event, then what? You just go back to regular streams, Fortnite reactions? People might look at him like, yeah, you're crazy for that because the audience is addicted to the big stuff. So as Kai grown past streaming a bit, his peers haven't. Remember his acceptance speech?
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
And what happened after that? Drama, immediately. The India Love moment, people arguing about who ruined the awards, people beefing on Twitter. Everything he tried to avoid is exactly
Somebody said India Love got BBL brain. Oh my God, bro. That was ridiculous what she did, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was very distasteful on her part.
Unfolded. It's like the higher he rises, the more disconnected he gets from the stuff that used to excite him. The same culture he helped build is now the same culture draining him. Pause. And these are the people he helped put on. Rakai, Punga, DG. When it comes to the streaming lane, all these people are orbiting him, benefiting from his universe, and yet the same ecosystem is full of drama and chaos he's tired of. One example would be Tylil James. He has been caught in allegations, I can say.
After seeing this, because I've already watched this video, I was like, I can't defend that man because I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I think the truth lies in between what happened with him and this allegation you about to see soon. But it's like, oh, you was this close, bro. If it is true, you was this close to becoming generational. You feel me? And you blew it, bro, just off of your wants and your, you know what I'm saying, being a man, just being lustful as a man. You ruined it, dog. And I think if a man can conquer his lust in the streaming world or any world, basketball, anything, if you can conquer your lust, dog, the sky's the limit. You feel me? Just for real, dog.
After the streamer awards, allegations were thrown at Tylil James.
I was assaulted at a party.
I can't defend him either,
and
dog.
not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love, and I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, guys. Like, literally, people are evil and malicious, and like, people think they can do anything, like anything. I'm literally like so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and they're evil. They're evil, bro. And I'm done streaming. I'm done doing this shit. Unless it's gonna be my last stream. Because people are and it's always gonna be sides being chosen on. And I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing. And I'm really like trying my best to not be, you know, like I wanna save people in their careers and shit. and like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings?
That's
what about
true.
how I feel? You know,
And if this is true, man, I feel for Shorty. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. Cause you going to an event trying to network and you know what I'm saying, link with people and try to expand your career, and then you're treated like an object. It's insane, bro. If this is true. I can't say it's true. I wasn't there. Only God and these two know what really happened. But dog.
and not everyone is your friend. And you guys love these people so much. You guys love these people so much. And as a woman, you always get exiled. And it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys. You guys know I'm asexual.
Facts.
I keep
I
my
feel you
body
on
to
that.
myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people.
Yeah,
Especially if I don't
and
know
I saw an
them.
example from Young Don Reacts, bro. And this what gave me that same idea, and I'm quoting him in a way. But bro, that's like you wearing jewelry, you wearing like Gucci, and then somebody robbing you, and then they using the excuse, well, you got all this on. I couldn't help myself. So what she just said about the way I dress should not affect the way your actions. You feel me? And I completely understand it, man. Because at first I was thinking like, in my mind, don't clip it. I was thinking in my mind, you dressing like a hoochie, what you expect? But that is not right, bro. Because if I dress like a bag, or I dress like a lick with all this jewelry on, I don't expect nobody to rob me. So I feel for her for real, man. If she got a nice figure, she wants to show that off. She probably worked out for that figure. She probably ate right for that figure. That don't mean you got the right to take advantage of her any kind of way, bro. For real.
And it's really unfair to me.
Look, but don't
because
touch. You feel me?
I feel like
That's like seeing a Ferrari. Oh, look, but don't touch. You feel me? So I feel it on that, man. For real.
I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good and like, you know, everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming. And I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to like, you know. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route, girl. This isn't the first time I've been
honestly,
assaulted.
if this the case, bro, it really ain't assault. It's more grapes, you know, like grapes, like when you eat grape, it's more like grape. You feel me? And oh man, that's pretty bad, cuz she seemed like she didn't even show any kind of interest to do anything in that way with them, with this Mr. Talil. I don't know if it's, like I say, I gotta keep saying this because I don't know which side is true. But you know what I'm saying? She don't even look like she was interested in doing these actions with this young man. So, you know.
But this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. I'm technically going to become, y'all thought I was asexual before. I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit, because thinking collab streams is gonna do something for me.
They trying to collab.
Hey,
cuz. They trying to collab. And to be honest with you, if I ever was to make it in the game, I probably would not do any collab streams with any females. Unless it's completely filmed. Everything is filmed. Not a moment goes by that's not filmed.
part of that team that he's in, the house that he's in, they're more respectful than him, way more.
Talib of the Clover Boys, SA'd her, and that Talib and others are allegedly trying to blackmail her. Good God! Just blow up the whole house, my nigga.
I don't know about all that, homeboy.
Just blow
I don't know about all that now. You going a little far, big dog.
up the whole house, my
Not all of them did something, cuz. This is the situation with just Talib.
It's like every day, bro. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do anymore, my nigga. God, that is not low, my GG's. These moving like the Diddy documentary, my nigga. If they're trying to like remaster it or something, my nigga, like the fuck?
Then there's Dez, who is also a friend of Kai. Dez got some allegations that he assaulted this streamer named Fan, who made some jokes about, you know.
Well, I did a video about this. I don't know what's true about this. I feel like there's a misunderstanding because Dez is from a certain type of culture and talk a certain type of way. That's just cultural differences, the way he talk. I don't think he meant to verbally assault her, but we will see. I don't know nothing for a fact, bro. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not trying to deal with any of this. I'm just reacting to the situation that's going on.
You know, Kai Cenat looking like Diddy and all that type of stuff. You don't know. That was like all what everybody was talking about during the streamer awards. So a guy who does stocks, I think he's like a stocks type of streamer, made some allegations, and Dez had to defend himself and got to beef with other streamers as well. So I'll show you all that.
So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, fuck that bitch, man, fuck that, fuck, toss that. Well, I'll knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth, man? Fuck that. Who the fuck she thinks she?" And I was like, "Oh my God!" And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really. And I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, "Yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good?" And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, "Ah, man, he's just from New York." And then they both left. And I was like normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night. But this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like, you know, obviously saying some shit, talking about beating the shit, actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like, that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that. You can't say that. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit. I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his fucking mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his fucking mind and he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm going to keep an eye on this dude, because like, if this dude does, like, still starts acting like, I'm going to have to say something, you know. But if he's just trying to act from his boys, you know, like, I get it, but you can't, you know, you get it, man. I know Fan too. So like, I got to look out for her. You know what I mean? Like, some people take too far. I guess.
But like I said, in my opinion, this is someone speaking about a crime, bro. Just being real with you. Put myself in his place, and I know when I did the initial reaction to what he said, I was a little bit amped up, because I feel like there's a lot of people that try to like villainize other demographics of people. But now that I sit back and I can really cool down and analyze it, if I was him, me being a man, being a protector of any woman that's in my life, friends or not, friends or girlfriend or mom or whatever, fiance, whatever, I'm going to protect them by any means, which means physically. I'm going to confront the guy and ask him, is you really thinking about blah, 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 blah? Because if so, I got to get somebody involved, or I got to involve myself into this situation, if you know what I mean. Don't let nobody walk off talking crazy about somebody that you know as a female, bro. Don't let that happen. You feel me? You're supposed to protect these women around you. You think this essay is bad, but she need to stop premeditated essay. You feel me? You need to stop the premeditation of it. You feel me? So that's how I truly feel about it. I know I got heated in my last video and I was a bit out of my character, but that's just, you know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment when I'm reacting to a video, it's more like, oh, hold up. It's more a little bit more natural. But I've already seen this video, so but I'm just giving y'all my thoughts on everything that's going on after the fact.
This stock guy is lying. Like you're lying on me.
And we don't know if this happened or if the stock guy lied. I don't know. But, you know, with all the situation that was going on at the Streamer Awards, I just feel like it's targeting, bro. I just feel like they targeted. They want to see this group fall, whether it's true or not. It's still the fact that, like, the way it looks like y'all ganging up on AMP and Clover. You feel me?
Family, like I never saw your face. You lied. I didn't know that I was in the bathroom because now you're dirty because the bathroom was filthy. It's like contaminated. It was so in there and filthy in the bathroom. The first thing I said in the bathroom was, "This stinks." I was not loud, and the way what he's saying, if I was just like that, bro, it's the Streamer Awards. Niggas would have recorded me. It'd have been so much going on, gang. I was in the bathroom and I say, "Oh, gang, she was out of my man Castanet. She sucked cod." And I said verbatim to Ralphie. I said, "Bro, she sucked cod with teeth. Bad don't use teeth when they giving the sloppy top." You could tell them what I said, fam. I don't give a I never said that. That is a lie. Why would you lie on me? Why? You could have repeated what I said. Why do you call the authorities if I made them heinous threat, like them crazy? Why do you call the authorities to remove me? All I did was speak to my friends and said she was sucking my meat. And it hurts me, and it hurt when it hurt me, because my mother called me crying.
And
We gotta
in New York, that's like a man, my S-my-D is like a term of like screw you. You know what I'm saying? That's just giving people who don't know what that term means. It's not literally. You feel me?
Feels differently, gang. Like, come on, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, come on, bro. You fit in the stereotype at that point, gang. Like, what are we talking about, bro? We dead ass gotta control our emotions, bro. Like, what is this emotional ass we doing?
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we gonna be just fine.
In dick rider. You chose this to be a dick rider. Like, what? And then this calling me a baby, but see me in real life trying to dap me up? No, they suck my dick. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta say names because everybody's scared. Suck my dick.
I'm not doing that, gang. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not watching none of that stream. I ain't watching a single clip because I know me and I know him. And if I react to some shit I don't like and I say some shit I don't like, he gonna say some shit he don't like, and it's gonna get deeper than it needs to be.
That's facts. And what got y'all beefing is a situation that y'all supposed to be able to talk about this behind the scenes and not take it to the stream, in my opinion. If this is your man's or y'all some kind of cool, if I was cool with Dez, I would probably make this content. I'll tell him exactly what I'm gonna say, and then I will go make my content. And tell them don't take it to heart, but I gotta do my content. Y'all supposed to be better than that. Y'all supposed to be at least more mutual considering y'all running the same circles. But not everybody perfect, so I understand where the discrepancies can come in this. You feel me?
And it don't need it, because why the f am I about to argue with a when my whole premise was trying to tell the internet there's a good, like, there's most likely he did not say that shit, and it's a misunderstanding, my nigga. What the f situation, like, what the f? The whole stream yesterday is calling me a rider for defending that and making excuses for it. But this comes out with this and that. Oh, I'm not even gonna get on that community gang. Them niggas, oh, I'm not even gonna do it, gang. I ain't even gonna do it. Hey, I ain't even gonna do it, gang. But like, what, like, I'm confused, bro. I'm genuinely confused, bro. I did hear a little bit because the niggas around me was trying to listen to it. I heard her say some shit. You was 100% right. You is Kai's homie. I'm Kai's homie. We don't gotta be homies. Like, you don't gotta speak on me ever. I don't gotta ever speak on you or speak to you ever, bro. It don't gotta be that deep at all.
So you telling me all this beef is happening from a nigga that's trading stocks?
Yeah, pretty much, DDG. Hey, that's a very valid point. Somebody that came to, I don't want to say he wanted to divide it, but the certain things he said, you know, these reactions, people gonna react to what you said. So, you know what I'm saying? It's best to leave it alone if you're real close to either one of these guys, you feel me? If y'all call yourself cool, me being Rage, I wouldn't have reacted to it. I'm just being real. Knowing that I'm so close to this situation, I wouldn't have reacted to it.
See what happens to the black community, man? We letting that's trading stocks make us fight against each other. He at the crib, that making money, that trading stocks right now. Y'all on the phone arguing. Black on black crime, man.
This is Kai's circle that he created. He's trying to try new lanes, and everybody around him is still stuck in the same petty arguments and attention battles, alleged assaults. Look what this Chase said. This IRL streaming space is so cooked, man. Like, I've been covering this streaming stuff for years. Before all this drama, before the awards, I was already talking about where this industry was headed. I said certain people should not be streaming, and every time I said it, people critiqued me because of what I was saying. But look around.
It's true though.
Everything
I say that all the time. It's certain people that do not need a community, bro. That is like my catchphrase. Certain people do not need attention, bro, and that's just real.
Warned about is happening in real time. Kai does not want this. That's why he's been quiet, trying to distance himself, because deep down, I think he regrets what he created, the ecosystem. And with streaming university in 2026 possibly happening, I don't know. I really don't know how that's gonna play out. You saw what happened with streaming university. That whole thing created a new generation of streamers, not really based on passion, but based on clout and trying to
look. And that started, and I hate to seem like I'm sexist, but I'm not. That started soon as now these guys aren't as funny as Cassidy. So they're going to try to one-up him some way. And I feel like Rakai does that. I'm not a fan of Rakai. I feel like Rakai is a knockoff pawn shop Cassinet. He's a knockoff jockey lot Cassinet. And he tries to be extra extreme, like, you know what I'm saying? And it just ain't. When you're an adult, you don't want to see that. Only kids want to see somebody act like a complete degenerate. You feel me? So that's all I gotta say about the new generation. It's cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's cooked.
Be the next Kai clone. This whole thing reminds me
But I also want to say, I know I got off track, but I don't want to seem sexist, but when you start putting a lot of women in something like this, bro, when you start putting a lot of women into it, guys act crazy when it comes to women. Because women saw it was an easy bag, bro. They saw it was an easy bag, bro, because they could thirst trap and get an audience. And it's crazy. Not all women streamers. I love women streamers. Not all of them, but a great deal of them. You feel me?
YouTube vlog era, back when everybody was beefing and then it all just fell apart back in 2016, 2017. Vlogs used to run YouTube. What happened? The drama burned the entire wave down. People got exposed. Creators moved platforms or quit entirely. Streaming is, just listen to what I say. This is December 11th, 2025, okay? Streaming is heading towards that exact same path. It's gonna get wicked, probably more wicked than people think. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but the way this industry is moving, listen, I can see bans coming. I can see platforms tightening rules so hard that people get wiped out overnight, and God forbid, I'm knocking on wood, okay? I can genuinely see something really bad happening live when it comes to whatever this niche is. I'm not gonna say it. I might put the word on the screen, maybe not. So let me know. Am I overreacting, or am I once again giving you a realistic prediction that y'all will look back on a year?
You right. Hey, shouts out to my mans. I'm about to subscribe to officially Ronnie because he is a W mans, man. For real. But let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Did Kai build a monster? Do you think these situations are real with the Talib and the dead situation, man? I don't know. I ain't got no dog in this fight. But let me know in the bottom, man. That's what I really care about. Thumbs it up. Comment on it, man. If you want to keep seeing my video, man, go and get the algorithm going my way. You know what I'm saying? Till next time. See y'all when I see y'all. Peace.